The average retirement requires more than $800,000 now. Who knew? Lending Tree will tell us. And I forgot who sent this to me, but it was via Barron's, which took it from Market Watch, which took it from Lending Tree. And so here it is. You can retire with an average lifestyle for less than $800,000 in just one metro area in the entirety of the U.S. That's Johnstown, Pennsylvania. So unless you want to play for the Johnstown, the Johnstown Jets, right? You can't retire there for the average retirement lifestyle. Now, if you want to go to Cumberland, Maryland, you need about $803,000, and Danville, Illinois is $804,000. This is so stupid. So, all right, so here's, all right, so let's go to the methodology, because this is from Lending Tree. They did a study, and they just published it the other day. Our latest Lending Tree study, how much people need to retire in each U.S. metro using different methods based on the amount retirees spend in a year, and the median annual earnings of people's between 55 and 64. All right. So we're going to scroll down here, and they're going to tell us the average spend, so the average retiree spent in a year, and then they're going to imply pre-tax needs. So I guess they're giving us, what's that, $14,000 taxes on, I'm not sure how they, on, what's that, on 64,000. We're giving us 14,000 taxes on 78,000 of income. They're basically saying 18% tax bracket. All right, well, that's stupid too, but okay, we'll run with it. Effective tax rate. That's dumb. So the average spend for retirees in San Francisco is $65,000. All right, so we're going to scroll all the way down to what they say, Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Let me look at this. Here's Lubbock, St. George, Fayetteville, Arkansas, Farmington, Minnesota, Victoria, Texas. You need $1 million. Reading, Pennsylvania, you need $1 million to live the average retiree lifestyle. So we're going to go all the way down, and we're going to say Buffalo, New York, you need $1 million. I mean, it's so freaking stupid. All right, let's just go down to Johnstown, PA, all the way down here, right there. So the only place you can retire with less than $800,000 and live the average retirement lifestyle is Johnstown, PA. Because the average spend in Johnstown, PA is $46,000. Your implied pre-tax need before taxes is $56,000. Your average retirement Social Security check is $25,000, which means you need $31,000 of your portfolio to make the average spend. All right, so $31,000. I know what they did. I mean, I've done this. I mean, these guys are so freaking stupid. Yes, okay. These guys aren't stupid. This article is stupid. Let me correct myself. This is stupid. All right, I'm going to share with you. So they're going to take this 31,000 of what you need, and they're going to times it by 0.04, divided by 0.04, excuse me, and they're going to get 31,000 divided by 0.04, and there we go, $775,000. And so the U.S. as a whole, you need 1.071 million because the average spend for retirees is 54,000. The implied pre-tax need is 67,000, which is friggin' stupid. No one's paying $13,000. Married filing jointly on $67,000. Think about it. 13% tax on $67,000. That's an effective tax rate of 19.4%. How friggin' stupid is that, man? The average check of Social Security is $24,000 a year. How do we get that? So we're just gonna the whole thing's dumb. So let's just look at this real quick. All right. Let's see. To calculate the amount of retirement assets required to retire in each metropolitan area, what I just showed you, we performed two separate calculations. We first took the estimated annual expenditures of retirees in each MSA town, essentially, and calculated the pre-tax income. Where do they get the pre-tax income from? Where that? Can they just magically pull that out of the air? Are they just using a blatant 20% tax rate? Because that's straight up dumb. We then subtracted the average annualized Social Security benefit for each state to determine the remaining income retirees would need. I hate when people use the average Social Security benefit because it takes Grandma Jones, who's 87 years old, and it takes the person who's 62, and he averages them and says that's what you need. I hate to say it, but Grandma Jones is no longer living the 4% rule there, guy. So where are we taking information from Grandma Jones, who's 87 years old, and reverse engineering it and using that to get an average Social Security, from which then we're subtracting that from your average spend, and then we're saying we're going to divide that by 0.04. Why would we do that? The 4% rule is designed for a 30 years retirement. Grandma Jones ain't 30 years left. Corona. All right. It's stupid. You're totally freaking mixing apples and oranges and pears and freaking, I don't know, what else, man? Who knows what else? I hate that. It's so freaking stupid. I mean, if you want to use the average retirement Social Security at 65, I don't care. But to take information from old people, and backtrack that to extrapolate that on someone who's about to retire is dumb. It makes no sense. Because then you're going to use a 4% rule, which Grandma Jones is no longer in need of the 4% rule. She should absolutely be excluded from the equation. What you should do, if you want to do it like this, which is, I'll tell you what you should do. If you want to just do it broad-based, I get it. Take the average Social Security benefit of someone who's 65. What's your average Social Security benefit of someone who's 65? $2,200 a month, whatever. Okay, we can use that. That's still stupid, but okay, we can do it. We can use that. Say $2,200 a month is our average Social Security benefit for someone who's 65 years old. All right? I got no problem with that. But to throw in someone who's 87 and 93 and all this, and all that does is skews the averages, makes it less than what you are going to get. All right, let's keep going. I hate that. All right. To maintain that level of spending, income retirees would need. We then subtracted the average Social Security retirement benefit for each state to determine the remaining income retirees would need to maintain that level of spending. Average Social Security benefits are calculated as the averages of, I've talked about this a million times for Sunday about the average Social Security benefit. It doesn't mean squat, but okay. We then divide that amount by the 4% rule to apply the stupid 4% rule to calculate the necessary assets required to meet the average spending level. All right. Then we subtracted each state's average Social Security benefit from the estimated median earnings for full-time workers. Huh? Why would we subtract the average Social Security benefit from the median earnings for full-time workers age 55 to 64? Analysts estimate the average annual spending of retirees, whatever. Median annual earnings of full-time workers were estimated by multiplying the median earnings of full-time workers. Okay. What? We were conservative on our tax assessment by assuming a federal tax rate of 22% as a target income levels. That's conservative? Are you freaking stupid? That's not conservative. I still don't get the implied pre-tax. I don't get the average spend. Are they using something to say the median income of workers $78,000, and we're gonna. I don't get it, man. I get what they're doing. That is what they're doing. They're saying 70. I think is what they're doing. They're saying the median income in San Francisco between 55 and 64 is I'm assuming $78,000. We're going to take 20% off that for taxes, essentially, and we're going to say to live the current lifestyle you want, you're going to have $64,000 a year in spending in San Francisco. All right, and you're only going to get $24,000 in Social Security, and so that means you need $54,000 a year from your portfolio. I mean, it's just so freaking stupid. So let me tell you what my better half and I'm going to do. All right. Let me show you the Josh plan. Now, I'm 52. All right. She's 48. So my goal is to have, when I'm 60, $500,000 tax-free. Be in Roth. This is my goal. I'm not there by any stretch of imagination. This is my goal. $500,000 tax-free in accounts of some sort. No pre-tax, all post-tax. Roth or brokerage accounts or cash, a combination thereof. All right, I'm 52. Now that's I got, I'm within, I'm not saying spit distance. With the way I'm looking right now, that could be, I could get there. My goal then is to sell my house for $750,000. All right, buy a new house for $500,000. All right, and net 250. So I have 250 cash. So we're going to downsize at some point, sell this guy for 750, buy a new for 500, and we're going to downsize and net 250. So at the end of the day, when I'm 60 and Charlotte's 56, I'd like to have 750,000 of cash money, and any, I'm just whatever, liquid assets, and a house that's paid for $500,000. So my net, no debt, of course. My net worth would be 1.2 million. That's what I'm hoping. Again, that's in 8 years or so. All right. And just for simplicity, we're not inflating this, or we're not inflating that with a rate of inflation spending, but we're also not giving us a rate of return, so they can even itself out. Worst case scenario, I got $750,000. All right. Worst case, I won't take Social Security until I'm 70. I'll live off $75K a year. No interest, no inflation. I'm assuming my interest can cover the inflation, and it's tax-free. Charlotte and I, as empty nesters, can live off $75,000 a year. All right. Can I guarantee you? No, I can't. All right. So what happens? That's the worst case scenario. For simplicity, then this will be zeroed out. There's no more money there. It's gone. So now I'm 70 years old. My PIA is $3,500 a month. That's my PIA, $3,500 a month. Charlotte then would get, actually, I think we'll just go with that. Charlotte would get $1,750 a month. All right, half of my PIA. But because I got delayed earnings credits, $3,500 a month times 1.24, my benefit would actually be $4,340. So between my benefit, we're going to get $6,000 a month in Social Security. Again, that's in today's numbers. We're not inflating it at all. That's in today's numbers. $6,000 a month times 12. Oh my lands, $73,000. See how easy that was? So now we're 70. We're 10 years older, frail. That's $75,000. We'll reduce our income by $2,000. We got no money left over, but we also have a house that's worth $500,000. Again, not assuming any inflation. You think I'm not going to take reverse mortgage? You're freaking nuts, dude. Of course I would. I might even take reverse mortgage when I'm 60. I don't know. We'll have to see. But 62, I think? Yeah, I think it's 62. I don't know. But I'm certainly not going to let my house sit there empty or with my equity sit there not tapped into in case I need the money. If nothing else, I'm going to get a line of credit reverse mortgage to get that puppy growing. But you see how that works? That's not that hard to do. That's with $750,000. All right. Now, what if I only have $500,000? All right. We'll take reverse mortgage. I'll take Social Security at 67. I don't know. That's $75,000, dude. With no kids, no debt, yeah, I could get by at $75,000, man. And that's your old buddy Josh. I'm a professional financial planner. I just showed you I don't have anywhere near $1 million, for heaven's sake. I don't have anywhere near $800,000. Come on, Sniffy Joe. It's stupid. But and again, that doesn't assume my spending goes down. That assumes my spending stays even with inflation. But as you get older, it's going to go down, dudes. Anyway, stupid. All right. Love your thoughts. No videos tomorrow. It's my Sabbath day. I'm trying to keep the Sabbath because if loving the Lord is wrong, I don't want to be right. And no, I don't fire any email responses on Sunday. No emails, no videos. Sunday is for me, the kiddos, the fam, the puppies, and working on my book. So God bless. We'll see you on Monday.